Hi, it's Hazy and welcome to my channel. Today I am showing you how to do some stenciling without being afraid. Ah, there it is. Right, so I've done this one. Is it going backwards? Oh no, I'm not going backwards. I've done that today. Show you what you can use to make things as well. And what's the other one? I'm showing you how to just go for it, okay, on a page. Okay, that's a bought paper there. So if you would like to join me today, please subscribe to my channel. Please give me a thumbs up, which is very, very important. Thank you. And please share my video, press the notification bell with your crafty fingers, and please give me a comment. Yay, I love to have a comment. And also please join my Facebook group, Hazycrazyartz. The link should be in the video, in the description. And I've got printables on there. I've got things like this. I should have this one actually on there. Obviously it's not going to be like that, but that whole sheet, I think, like that. Oh, and there's one. And things like this. Yay, and that as well. I think I've got that on there. If I haven't got that on there, I need to put that on there. It's beautiful. I've got the green version on there, definitely, but I should have that one on there as well. Okay, so let's go and find out what we're doing today. There's one thing you can all be sure of, junk journalists will agree, that you have to start somewhere. They have started somewhere, whether it's years and years ago or recently. So I don't know whether you are a beginner or you're not, or you're a bit more advanced. And don't forget, you never stop learning anyway, so you could be advanced and advanced and advanced. But you'll find there's something you haven't done yet, or oh, that's interesting, you know. Right, so I'm going to do something today, and this is to give people a bit of confidence, hopefully, as well as everything else. I've lost my place because I was looking at a book. Right, let's have a quick look. Let's say that I've read on groups that confidence can be a problem. Obviously that's how it is with everybody at some stage. You know, they don't want to try something because we need a bit of confidence. But remember, there's no rules. Remember, you don't have to think too much, especially when you're doing a design or something like this. I'm going to show you a couple of things today. Okay. And that's a piece of 12 by 12. Look at something like that. You can achieve similar things to that, actually, just by messing about. You know, you don't have to. I mean, look, that's a design on a design. I mean, but anyway, that's just an example. Right, I've got some packaging here. What I was going to do is a quick something on there. It might have to be fairly fast. Okay. As I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by the phone. Okay. I'm just going to try and do this on quick. Okay, so there's a very quick design there. You don't have to do it on a white background. In fact, let me have a go. Let me just put this as well. Okay, so I've done that. I've also rounded it with thing. Right, what I did was, if you noticed really fast, was I just quickly did it, and these brushes have got little tiny bristles. Very, very useful, and I don't think they're that expensive. If you've got those other things with the flat, what do you call, dauber things, they're okay, but I do prefer these for stencils myself. Right, for the backing, I'm going to put this on. That's going to be great, isn't it? So I'm going to try and put that on. Okay. Right, so I've put that on the back, and I've just cut round it, right round it, because I'd already rounded the corners. So I'm just putting some purple on now, because that's what the colour is of the card. So, oh, there we go. So that could be journaled on easily, and it's got sort of lines as well to keep straight, so you can either journal that way or that way, I suppose. There we go, and you could put a word on that as well, if you like. I don't know. I don't know what to put. Well, it's appropriate to me. Joy. And they'll put O2 then. 2022, because I've got a little grandson born yesterday. Born 4 weeks early. Okay, so I'm going to look after their kids today so the dad can visit. Okay, so this is why I'm sort of like in a bit of a mode. Right, okay, so that's that one. That's so cute, isn't it? And it's a little tiny, I've done little tiny writing there. I don't have to do huge writing to fill the space. You can do it like that's just decision that's at the spur of the moment decision. So whatever's right, it doesn't matter. And I've also got plenty of lined paper I could have used. I've got more than this. I've got, and you can also use you know, college rule, as I say. College rule, this sort of thing. So college rule indeed. It's not. This is actually a proper notepad, modern notepad, but my daughter's left it in here. So because she was working in here, and look at her writing. medical, you can tell, can't you? Medical student, you can tell. Right then. There we go. So that was what I was making. It's funny that, isn't it? Like, I've just found that I was making this, and I was going to put this on the group. I've already got one on my group, but it's only about this many words. But I'm going to finish that off. That's great, isn't it? Right. Okay. So I could put that. I could stuck one of those there, or something, couldn't I? Right then. So let's carry on. Okay. So now I'm after a subtle effect. This is bought paper actually, but you can use any tea-dyed paper. Anything like that. It doesn't. I don't think it matters too much if things are underneath, because I'm only making marks on the paper. Okay, so I'm going to just. I don't know what I'm doing. I do not know how it's going to turn out. So this is antique, and what I'm doing is trying to get this similar. It's going to be quite, hopefully, quite subtle. I have got green on there already, but I just and it's just like, it looks yellow, doesn't it? I'm just going to brush a bit on there. All over anyway. Oh yeah, I don't know if you can see that. It's very subtle. You can see that perhaps if I put it close up. Just brush a bit more on. These are what are these? Geometric patterns stencils. So if you want anything like this, so you don't have to use anything like this. You can use what you have. So just basically showing. I'm going this similar way, look, if you notice, because I'm not doing those. But anyway, just doing it as and I'm not even thinking. Now I've got a completely different design. I've got this one, so I'm going to try and see what I can put on that one in a slightly different way. That one, tea dye. So I'm going to go for tea dye and see what happens. It looks a bit white around the edges. Oh, what's happened here then? I'm going to, and then you can sort of like make the page a bit more interesting. You know, like sometimes when you've done a tea dye and then some people have got their already put those pretty patterns on. That's how it should turn out, something like that. And I'm just filling in the gaps. There we go. Just filling in the gaps nicely and neatly. And I'm going around the edges like this, and any of the little places. And it just basically gives you a bit of a, and also I've used things like this as well to make them little, you know, those little books I make. If you've seen my other videos, you would have seen little books I make. Not got an example here, of course. I'm just thinking, have I know? Right, there we go. Look, that's all it is something like that. And then if you want to fill in the other little gaps with any other one, let's find this. I've got this as well. I'm just going to put a bit of colour around there. There you go, look. See, it's even got green on it. You can scan the green on it now. And I don't mind, because it makes a nice little bit of interest to the page. So if you know, if you're going to use it as a journaling page for someone, if you're going to put it into your journal as a journaling page, or you're even going to practically even cover it up perhaps with something else, a pocket or something. You've got that down in, you've got a choice where to put the pocket, I suppose. I don't know, it's up to, there we go. Right, there's one more little idea I want to show you. Now this is, I'm just showing you very quickly because I've got babysitting to do soon and things like that. So I'll just show you quickly another. I was just thinking how interesting this journaling's getting to look now. Look, all these interesting things. Ooh, forgot about those. Yeah, and I have done similar on video before, but and a very early video, and this is plain white paper, so I'm going to have a go at that. And I'm going to go in around the edge with a bit of colour. Oh look, I've made a big mark there. Well, we don't care about that because we're going to go over it with stencil anyway. So I'm going to try and get some colour around the edge there and find a stencil. Okay, so I do have a point to make because I'm using a small stencil. I was looking for a big one, but I thought no, I'll use my small one because I'll show you. Don't know what it's going to look like. I do not know. Right, so if you can move, oh yeah, look, see, that's even hidden that horrible. You don't have to do the next bit. Obviously, you can move it along and get another bit like this. You could even move that to there if you had a different type of stencil. There you go. Ooh, see, that's so nice, isn't it? Yeah, ooh, I do like that. Really nice, that is. That was just, oh, that's horrible. You think that was, oh, what has she done there? That's horrible. But no, it's beautiful. I did a good job though. Right, there we go. So let's get this on here then. Ooh, look. See, we can do all this. Oh, you need to add a little bit there. You can just add a little bit there. I don't even have to join it up or anything like that. Oh, do you know, it's so much fun. Especially as it actually worked. And I thought, it's not going to work, it's not going to work, it's going to look terrible. But no, I'm so surprised. It actually looks lovely. Right, so there. You've got a nice little journaling place in the middle there, or you can put lines there. I've done that before. Let me show you. I might leave that as it is, but let me just show you the one I did recently. Hold on. You may have seen this one where I did a Wild Adventurous Freedom to get you to do journaling pages. There you go, I've used lines. What I've done is I've come down with a stencil and just brushed along the side. You might see the video, and then I've put little bits everywhere on there. I've even put little spots on there to add a little thing. And so what's this sort of thing? Yeah, what is it? So that's a bit of wood there, wood stencil, and come down with the edge there. I mean, I think that might have been what it was. Perhaps I was getting a bit of this sort of thing on it as well. Whatever one I was using. There we go then. So hopefully that's nice, and oh yeah, So 12 minutes. Well, it's 12 minutes on this section. Did it go? Oh, yes, it went off, didn't it? I was going to say, that's a bit quick. 12 minutes. Okay, then. So I hope you enjoyed my content today. I'm sorry it's going to be quite a quick and rushed. I feel a bit rushed, and I don't want to feel rushed. Right, so we've done this today. We've done a very, very quick mishmash there, and I think that I love things like that myself. I don't know if you do. It's like doing bits of stencil, then filling in the gaps with another stencil. That's basically all that is, and I've even crossed it. I've crossed over it there, but that doesn't matter. Look, there we go. That does not matter at all, because we're just creating, aren't we? We're not thinking about it. And obviously the last one, which is I think on one of the later pages, isn't it? Yeah, so nice, that, isn't it? And you can perhaps put something in the middle if you like. As I said, you could put a word on it, stencil a word. Thinking about that. Thinking. Right, let me have a look. Okay, so I quickly added a word. Look. There we go. So I've just I've done it on paper to make sure I did it correctly, and then just added another little paper underneath too. And I was going to use a printed one, but I thought no, it's got to be one I've created, that marbling paper underneath as well. So basically, I've created it, and it's there. So I think if I turn a page, and I'm not too keen at the moment, but if I look back another day, I might think, oh yeah, that's great. I mean, I love this anyway. I love the way that's turned out. So if you do like this content, please subscribe to my channel. Please give me a thumbs up. Very, very important to give me a thumbs up. So don't forget. Yay, thank you so much. And please share my video. Please press the notification bell with your crafty fingers. Yay. And give me a comment if you want to. I've not had many comments lately, so you know, I'd really appreciate you if you give me a comment. I was going to tell you, please join my Facebook group. I've now got 100 members on my Facebook group, so that's great, isn't it? Yay, 100 members. And it's hazycrazyartz at Facebook. And what have we got on there? We've got printables on there, so we've got lots of different papers on there. I don't know if I've got anything. I've got similar to this. In fact, I've got that, I think. If I have not, it's very similar in different colours as well. And I was able to work out how to make it different colours. I don't know what else. I've got loads of different ones on there. Ones I've stenciled as well. A year ago. There's stenciled ones on there as well. What else can I tell you? Right then, so I will go now and just put this in quickly, because I think it's going to go before I go. Yeah, I think so. Oh, it's on 5%. 5%. Right, so I will go now, and I'll introduce you all to what I've done today. You know, I'll do the beginning at the end. Okay, so I'll do that then. And say goodbye, and please take care, everyone.